yeah, we got it, yeah, we're shining today.
From the heart of New York City,
It's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle.
We got it, yeah, we're shining today.
With today's guest, radio host Charlemagne the God.
Everything feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
After all that. Hey everybody, it is Wednesday. It is August the 19th.
Good morning.
We noticed that based on Craig Melvin, who's like our, you know, the guy at school who's like, y'all are matching.
I know that is very true.
That we look like we could be going to a white party.
That is true. An all-white party, a baptism, there are all sorts of things.
We look like we could be in our Sunday best.
And not planned.
No, I like it.
So how you went to Olivia Dean last night?
Oh my gosh. I went to Olivia Dean. I sound a little bit like how you sounded. And I took Poppy, just the two of us. It was her birthday present. This is us singing. It's also a video where you can't see us.
Oh, I love that it was just the two of you.
It was just the two of us. And she is, like, what I've realized about that child, she's the most fun human being in the entire world. Like, now I want to cry. I'm on edge. And I first of all was wearing polka dots because Mila told me to. And she bosses us all around. And Poppy was wearing polka dots. And I was like, Pops, I have this other shirt if you don't want me to match you. And she's like, why wouldn't I want you to match me? And I was like, she's not embarrassed by me. She's so fun. We were having this like dance party. I didn't embarrass her. Like, she's just so sure of who she is as a human.
I love that.
That even her annoying mother can't dim her brightness.
Isn't it fun to like observe her in the wild?
Yes.
There was a part in the concert where Olivia Dean says, and I don't know if she does it 2 nights in a row, but maybe she does.
She did.
If you're with your best friend or if you're with one of your besties, say,
hug them.
Yeah.
We both hugged our daughters.
Like they like us.
I know.
Yeah, that's really sweet.
You raved about it, and my mom was a huge concert goer. She would take us, and Austin is a city
concert town. Yeah,
well, it's like the live music capital of the world, or it used to be when I was there. So we would walk in downtown. We lived in downtown Austin for a period, 8 years or something, and we would walk to like Antone's and these little venues to hear music, and she took me to like Bob Dylan and Paul Simon to Jimmy Cliff.
Whoa! So it's gonna be really cool now then that Poppy can have those same memories.
And you taught me about Olivia Dean. You taught a lot of people about her, and I think what we both felt was like she's such a rare talent that I was so happy that I could have that moment with her. You know, it's like to share art with your children in whatever form is so cool.
And to watch someone else like squeezing the most they can out of their talent. And really quickly, with what I'll say about Olivia is that I think that she is able to, even though it was Madison Square Garden, it felt like an intimate performance. Like her talent, like she had us in the palm of her hand.
And she's such a good role model for like our girls. We were
I love that. You know what? Another good performer, speaking of musical powerhouses, can we talk about Celine Dion? We should put that cover up. Look at that. She's on the cover of Harper's Bazaar's Icon issue.
Okay, well, my shoe's falling off.
Oh, what's happening down there?
I don't know, something unusual is happening. Okay.
Cute shoes.
Thank you. Okay, they're low. Okay, she has these shows, which I want to go if I can. They're in Paris, so it's a trip. But they kick off on September 12th, and she reflected on how she lived her life. She said, I'm an open book. I'm honest, and it's not always pretty. Sometimes it's happy things. Sometimes it's sad, but it's called life.
I love that she's honest. We've talked a lot on the show about the fact that we admire women who are just, you know, men too, who are honest about their journeys. And listen, Celine Dion has been through a lot lately. Did you see her documentary?
Yeah, she had some serious, and she talked to, remember, Hoda.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
She had some serious health issues, and I think she said in this article that part of the reason why she shared that with her fans is like her, you know, and the word fan is funny, but the people that have supported her via is because that they've given her this life. They've gone to her shows. They've purchased her albums.
I mean, it was to the point where she had like almost vocal paralysis, right? Where it was almost, you know, she couldn't talk. She would literally like, you know, freeze up. Her mouth would freeze. So she's so much better. So now she's doing these live performances. But I think I think we give her extra credit because it can be hard sometimes, I think, to open up when your life gets bigger and to let people in.
Yes, exactly.
You know?
And she's experienced a lot of loss.
Yeah.
She lost her beloved husband,
That's
who was
right.
also her
That's right.
business partner.
Yeah.
So she's incredible. And I think the fact that she lives so openly is such a wonderful thing for others.
So kudos to Celine. And again, wouldn't that be a trip to go to see her?
Maybe can we all
Paris?
go
Can we
on
take
the
the show to Paris? All right.
Gavin says he likes it.
Gavin's like, I like it, I like it.
That doesn't mean
And the thing is,
it's
here's
happening.
why I think it's special, because if somehow we can get someone to get us there and pay for the show to go, then we're bringing you with us. So if you can't go to Paris, we got you.
Okay, well, can somebody get on that?
Let's support Celine. Celine Dion was one of these. So when you get to the Today Show, listen, everybody, you know, especially when you're new here, everybody kind of has their lane, and it can be hard to kind of figure out where you fit. And Celine Dion was one of the first celebrities, if you will, to do a sit-down interview with me. And, you know, when you're that big, you usually pick someone who people know, because she doesn't have to talk to, not a no-name, but you know what I mean? And she said yes to me, and it meant a lot because she saw me.
Yeah.
And I admire that about her.
That's another reason to go to Paris.
Okay.
All right, you guys, there's some Buzzy style trends that have heads turning.
Uh-oh, here we go. The first one?
No.
According to The Cut.
No.
Who's over at The Cut?
Yeah, we don't believe this.
Okay.
Tell us.
Apparently the push-up bra is back.
Says who?
Says
Eyes down here.
Eyes down here.
And they're back with a vengeance?
I mean, we're probably the wrong ones because we love them.
Yeah, they say Britney Spears wore them and the white.
I mean, well, yeah.
Well, you guys, that's the photo we're showing. That's not like every day.
And listen
Joe and
but see, here's why. Let's put this in perspective, okay? This is why they're saying that the push-up bra is back. Sabrina Carpenter. Okay. How old is she?
For you guys, these are in their shows.
Exactly. Like Olivia Rodrigo, Charlie XCX, they were like, we all love the push-up bra.
And also,
well, yeah.
what if I came to work wearing any of those outfits?
Yeah. So, okay. But for the rest of us, if I had a push-up bra with this, it would be Jenna Sheinelle After Dark.
And I'll just say, you know what's back for women of our age? The minimizer. We like a little lift and a tuck. Pull them back. We don't
Hold them in.
We don't want that. Y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want that. You know what else? Anthony just laughed.
We're like, lift it in.
Pull it in. Pull it in. Okay, next. Pull it in. Oh. Sorry, sometimes it comes out when I least expect it.
Yeah, Daddy.
We love you, Daddy.
Okay.
Okay, according to Vogue, guess what else is in?
What else?
Let
this be better.
The granny night tie. Wait, nighty.
The granny nighty?
Nighty, not the night tie.
Oh.
See that? Now that
what do you think?
I can get behind that.
I mean, we show like Zoe Kravitz.
I know. I know. Who is that?
Emily Ratajkowski.
Yeah,
Amelia Gray.
Yeah, come on, y'all.
We need to show like Susie in Des Moines.
Yes. Susie in Des Moines ain't wearing that little slip.
Like,
she ain't wearing that.
If your name is Susie, you live in Des Moines, we'd love to hear from you.
And we want to see you in the granny nighty.
Yeah, and please send it to us,
now,
and we'll show it tomorrow morning.
I will say, I love a nightgown to sleep in.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Specifically, the Skims.
Yes, Jenny keeps talking to me about this Skims nightgown. I got to get one.
It's excellent. And then I showed a picture to Sydney, our young, beautiful
one of our
staffer.
producers. And what did Sydney say?
And she said to me, her friends, that's not a nightgown.
What? Why?
That's a dress.
Oh my gosh.
So I've been wearing dresses.
That's so like regal of you. Like when I look at pictures of my grandmother when they were just like hanging out, or pictures with, they always looked so put together.
Were they wearing
They just were always together. You know, you look at black and white pictures, the women were always like together. And so I love that.
But you know that that's not really how I am.
Well, but you're going to bed in a nightgown.
Not always. Not
but
always.
I'm going to try it.
Okay, I'm going to send you these. Maybe
Does
Skims.
it like tuck you in?
Maybe we could do Skims. Would they ever ask us?
They want real women?
Y'all want to do a minimizer collection?
Yeah. We're here for it.
Yeah, we're in.
Okay.
But we can't take a picture of us in it. So
you just have to believe.
Yeah. All right, you guys coming. Oh, I'm sure he loved listening to this.
You love us, Charlemagne, don't you?
Radio royalty Charlemagne the God is here.
We're going to talk about his career, his family, and more right after this. Okay, we have radio royalty in the house. You like that, radio royalty?
Ooh.
Charlemagne the God is the host of The Breakfast Club, which is now, just to give you some perspective here, the #1 video podcast on Netflix.
It's incredible. He's also a New York Times best-selling author and was recently selected to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I mean,
Charlemagne, you have had a long, amazing career, but
Yep.
it feels like you are living in a wonderful time right now.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, thank you, Jenna and Sheinelle, for having me. But it is a wonderful time, and I love being introduced as radio royalty because, you know, radio is the tree that all this other fruit, you know, grew on. If it wasn't for the roots that I planted in radio, I wouldn't be sitting here with y'all right now.
I love that.
So, in preparing for you today, I feel like I learned some new things.
Okay.
I did not know your mom was an English teacher.
I'm obsessed with that.
It makes complete sense. How much of your success do you attribute to the seeds that she planted in you, you know, growing up?
Probably 95%, you know, because she would always tell me to read things that don't pertain to me. And then I grew up off the Book It program as well, so you had to read 4 books.
Oh my gosh, you got a Pizza Hut.
Absolutely.
Founded in Wichita, Kansas, my hometown,
Absolutely.
by the way.
And it made me curious, right? So I'd go in the library and I'd pick up like a lot of Beverly Cleary and Judy Blume.
Yes.
And so it made me curious about things that were, you know, just outside of my norm. And I think it helped me to transcend my circumstances in a real way.
You know what? By the way, everybody listening, if somebody as cool as you loves to read, we need to spread that to these parents who are probably having a hard time getting their kids to read.
I'm glad you said that, because when you look at like the literacy rates in America, I think a lot of that is because the kids are watching the parents, right? So if they see you with your phone in your hand all of the time, what do you think that they're going to do? Like, a lot of people don't even have bookshelves in their house. Like, you know, like I used to walk in people's houses, see a little bookshelf, see something on there that I might be curious about and potentially want to read it. But the kids pick up the habits they see their parents doing.
Modeling reading, it's proven, is just as important as reading to your kids.
Where did you grow up? Where in South Carolina?
Moncks Corner, South Carolina.
Well, who?
I was born in Charleston, but it's like 20-25 minutes from Charleston.
What is it called?
Moncks Corner, South Carolina.
And you started in radio there, right?
At Z93 Jams in Charleston, South Carolina. I started off as an intern in 1998. 1998.
1998. In the 1900s, you were doing radio, which makes
in the 1900s.
That's true. I started in the 1900s.
What in that time, like as that intern, what were you like? Like what did you hope your life would be?
I always knew. I know it sounds crazy, and you know, it's crazy to live a life where you predate the internet. But like I remember, like when the internet first started coming around, and I'd be online, you know, watching Angie Martinez videos and Wendy Williams, and then the market I was in Charleston, we had Tom Joyner and Doug Banks on the air, and I would say, rest in peace, Doug Banks, and I would say to myself, I want to be like that. If I'm going to do this radio thing, I want to be like a super jock, like those individuals I just named. So my mindset, I always had that mindset even back then.
They say what you think about, you bring about, and that's what happened. Okay, so around the building, we have been clowning Craig for the last 5 years or so about the fact that he's your buddy. We're like, what? Charlemagne is so cool.
I know. You give
we
him
tease
some
him.
serious.
We tease him.
We love Craig.
No, we're totally teasing.
He will be the first to admit he was a little bit of a nerd.
Not Craig. Listen, Craig has always been. Oh, I got a picture worse than that.
What?
Back in the day when we were in Columbia, South Carolina, I was doing radio on Hot 103.9. He was on WIS, and there was a guy named Otis Taylor Jr. who wrote for the state newspaper, and he did like this top 10 people in arts and entertainment in South Carolina under the age of 25. And me and Craig was in there, and Craig is laying in like a grassy knoll.
No way.
With a golden retriever licking his face.
No,
he's laid back.
Listen to me.
Please.
I will give you $12 if you.
I was texting my wife because I got it laminated somewhere.
Please find that.
I do.
No,
we will pay you $24.
$24.
We don't need our money.
But Craig is one of the most disciplined people. I remember we used to hang out at this club called V12 in Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay.
Right? And I remember us being, I think it was my birthday party or something. So we're in the VIP, and you know, we're just sitting back there cooling, and somebody in the club was smoking marijuana.
Yeah.
And I remember Craig going, is that marijuana? Charlemagne, I gotta go. And he got up and skedaddled out of the club. He was gone. He's always been one of the most disciplined people I've ever known.
I love that.
Yes.
God,
Well, but he made it. Now he's like, you know,
absolutely.
hosting the Today Show.
You know what? That was good advice.
Nah, it's wild because, you know, like I said, we were both named 2 of the
That's
top
awesome.
10 under the age of 25 in South Carolina back then. And now I see us on lists like
Yes.
top 50 most powerful in New York, whatever that means.
Yeah, and you're getting a star.
Getting a star on Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Where are you going to be, do you know? Do you get to pick, like, I want to be by so-and-so?
I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, hopefully Hopefully it's not like off of the cut somewhere. Like, I hope you get like a main drag.
I mean, they should, for the amount of money we got to pay for the ceremony and stuff. They should let us
you have to pay
Yeah,
for the
you have to
ceremony?
pay.
Yeah, after you get select, somebody nominates you.
You have to get.
And then you have a committee that selects you, and then you got to pay for like your star in the ceremony and the lifetime maintenance of the star.
How much is it? Lifetime maintenance?
Yeah.
That can't be cheap.
You're not gonna get me robbed, no. It's not cheap. Not cheap.
You are a husband and a dad.
Proud.
And what is it like raising? You have 4 girls.
4 girls.
I know. What's it like raising them? We read that when we were preparing for this, that your wife would drop you off at some of those first gigs.
Oh yeah, my wife. This was back
beautiful.
This was way back when she drove me down to the radio station. The first time I filled out an application at the radio station.
Wow. So y'all been together through all of this.
Talk about a day one.
Yeah.
You know?
I think my license was suspended or something. I can't remember why she drove me down.
Because you were in that club.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Wait, so what's it like being a dad to 4 girls?
Every day you learn something new. Like there's no manual for it. Like, you know, I see people, they'll act like they have it all figured out. There's no such thing as figuring things out when you have kids. And, you know, mine range in age from 18 to 11 to 7 and 4.
Wow.
So, you know, you learn something new all the time. The only thing I always try to tell people is be as present as possible. Like, because, you know, when my oldest daughter, I don't know if I was as present for her when she was younger, because I was, you know, trying to figure my own life out. But with the 3 that I have now, I'm trying to be as present as possible.
It's really good advice.
You know what? You've also been a very clear, open advocate for mental health. And I think, you know, the importance of, first of all, saying a man of color, to be so honest about it. I guess in a career like this, how important is it, do you think, to let people know that, hey, sometimes you can struggle? And
even if you're wildly successful.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's another part of it. Yeah.
The success is what led me to even start going to therapy 10 years ago, you know, because, you know, when the first time I ever got diagnosed with anxiety, I had been fired for the 4th time from radio, and I was like 30, 31 years old, living back home with my mom. My daughter was like 1 or 2. My wife was living back home with her parents. And I remember just having one of those crazy panic attacks where you feel like you're having a heart attack. And, you know, I remember going to the doctor, and the doctor told me the same thing he always tells me: you got an athlete's heart, your heart is fine. But then I remember him saying, yo, do you suffer from anxiety? And I'm like, anxiety? What is that? And he was like, you know, what you're describing was a panic attack. And he was like, are you stressed out about anything? And I'm like, hell yeah, I'm stressed out. I've been fired for the 4th time. I'm collecting unemployment checks. So in my mind, I thought all I got to do is get another gig, get back in position, everything will be good. Next gig I got was Breakfast Club. But, you know, I have all the success, making more money than I've ever made in my life. I'm still dealing with the anxiety, still dealing with the bouts of depression. So that's what led me to actually say, if the success can't fix it, then I need to go seek some professional help.
And you know what? It's so important that you talk about that.
I know.
Because there are a lot of people that suffer in silence.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to keep you around. You're going to stay through the break, but just really quickly. You said you make a lot of money. That's a really good deal. Congratulations. we're gonna get into it. I can't let that.
Make a lot of money.
Yeah, you do.
I never said that. I did not say that.
Well, we think you do.
Yeah. So the juxtaposition.
It belongs to us.
I'm just happy to be here.
The juxtaposition of all the things. You hear the music? It means we got to go to commercial break.
Yeah.
We're going to get his hot take on some of the hot headlines out there right after this.
I love that you threw that in. We are back with radio personality, best-selling author and producer Charlemagne Lagarde.
He is known for his unfiltered takes on all things pop culture and current events. So, of course, we are going to have him weigh in on some buzzy topics in a segment we're calling Charlemagne Sounds Off.
We like to talk in unison around here.
That's a lot of pressure.
I know.
Didn't know I was sounding off.
Okay. We'll start with the easy one, okay? The MTV VMA nominations were announced yesterday.
Wait, that is hilarious.
What was that?
What? The guy in
the
audio,
air horns.
Whoever's in audio has been waiting to use that one for like 12 years. Pop, 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 pop.
Okay, so they were announced yesterday, and Madonna led the pack with 9. What are your biggest takeaways?
My biggest takeaways were, number one, I didn't even know that the VMAs was still a thing because I didn't even know MTV was still a thing. And I love MTV. I had a great career at MTV. And also, I feel so out of the loop because I didn't know Madonna had a new album. I thought there was like a Lifetime Achievement Award. I was like, are they giving her like a Lifetime Achievement Award? And they was like, no, she got 8 new nominations. And I was like, for what? I still don't know.
Confessions 2.
It's called Confessions.
Confessions 2.
I know Usher Confessions. I didn't know Madonna had a Confessions 1. I had no idea.
Confessions 2.
All
right. She's still like being freaky and stuff like that?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Freaky grandma. Shout out to Madonna.
I don't think she wants you to call her grandma.
Is she a grandma? Ain't she a grandma?
I don't know. Maybe auntie.
Okay.
Freaky auntie. Okay, next one. Today.com is out with an article about college.
It scares us.
They've been waiting for the black hip hop guys to come so they can hit the air horns on today's show.
Like, you don't understand. I'm having a mind freak right now. Like, it's a lot happening.
It is a lot.
Like,
it's a lot.
I've been here for 12 years. I've never heard that.
Me neither. I didn't know. It scared me when I first heard it.
Okay, so there's an article about college dorm rooms. You have one going off to college, revealing the ultra pricey decor.
What?
My daughter was just talking about this. Mom, this girl spent $20,000 in her dorm room. What do you make of this trend?
I'll just tell you, my dorm room did not look like that.
Super elevated dorm rooms. What do you think, sir?
I think people should act their wage. If you can afford,
act your wage.
Act your wage. If you can afford to do that for your child, do your thing, because you know they're going to be there for at least the year, right? And you want them to be in the best possible space mentally and emotionally, so they can, you know, pour into college the way that they need to.
I mean,
why not?
I'll give you a mattress topper. Make it a little more comfortable.
Yeah, an egg crate.
I'll give you a little thumbtack for your poster.
What about a desk?
A little desk.
Sure, IKEA.
But I'm not giving you curtains.
Well, that's because we're acting our wage. Now, did you act your wage?
Oh!
When you dropped your daughter off?
What say you?
I don't even, what's the wage? I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
We know you just signed a very
I don't know what y'all
history
talking
record-breaking
about. You know,
deal.
my mom used to always say, just be happy you're making a living.
That's true.
always been my mind.
That's
Be happy you're making a living.
Okay.
Yeah,
but we can celebrate the win that you have.
breaking boundaries.
Okay.
I don't, if y'all know more than me, but shout out to you.
Well, there was
Wait, you know what? We should do the horn for you because you did. Can we just do one for? Hey! Okay.
God is good.
Okay. All the time.
All right, here's the next one.
Okay.
The dating platform Bumble just announced that for the first time, men can now reach out before women. Wait, what?
Isn't that what it's?
It's always been that way, right?
Oh, it's. Oh, wait, it's
Women
opposite.
have to message first on Bumble?
Yeah, that was the whole point.
Oh, we didn't know
We don't know. None of us
I didn't
dated
know everybody
online.
take Bumble so serious.
Because everybody's single.
Yeah, I've been with the same woman for 28 years. I don't have those
So
problems.
apparently now the man can reach out first, but I don't know what you're going to say that because we didn't know that was
even a thing.
I think that, you know, you should reach out if your energy tells you to reach out. If you're a woman and, you know, you're attracted to somebody, you should go say what's up. If you're a guy and you're attracted to somebody, you should go say what's up. Like, I don't think it should be a what gender should reach out first. Like, what the spirit moves you, man.
Yeah,
spirit
studies
moves you.
say that people aren't flirting anymore.
I know. We read that study. Nobody flirts.
Well, the Me Too movement. You just can't be too safe nowadays.
Well, and also, too, like in the club, nobody wants to be rejected. That's
I think
why.
people
That
are
too.
also looking down at their phones instead of looking up, you know?
It's a lot. Like, I just think you just never know nowadays. I think people like to mind their business, you know, because that could be the safest bet.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sad. We're going to end on that note.
I know.
Can we at least
Can we
hear
do
the
one
guns
more?
again? Okay, let's.
One more.
Okay, we'll do the last one, which is what?
Oh, shoot.
Okay, on the flip side, you always end with a positive note.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's hear yours for today.
I'm glad y'all put this on the call for me because I would have never remembered this.
Or you get the teleprompter. Go.
Oh, real growth is how, and by the way, I end every episode of Breakfast Club like this. But real growth is how you respond to things that used to break you. It's walking away instead of arguing. It's choosing peace over proving a point. It's healing instead of hurting people back. Anybody can have a glow up on the outside, but the real flex is doing the work on the inside.
Let's go. Let's go. I love that you end the Breakfast Club with that every episode.
I do. And I really mean that. The real flex is doing the work on the inside. That's why every year for the last 6 years, I've been doing my Mental Wealth Expo.
Yes.
And I'm doing it again this year on World Mental Health Day at the Joel and Diane Bloom Wellness and Event Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's a free event.
Amazing.
Yeah, salute to my good sister, Debbie Brown. She's curating all the programming this year. And this year, we're focusing on nothing but solutions. Like, we've all been having these conversations about eradicating the stigma around mental health.
Yes.
We're still having those conversations, but now it's time to focus on pathways to healing. So join us in Newark, New Jersey on World Mental Health Day. It's a completely free event from 11 to 6 p.m.
I love how you call it mental wealth.
Mental
wealth.
I think it's
That's why you have a radio show. You're good.
Yeah, we get it. We get why you got that deal.
What deal? Listen, God is good. Okay?
All the time.
That's it.
Okay.
All right, you guys, be sure to check out Charlemagne's new novel Wait,
Illuminati. Yeah.
It's out now. Why are we just dropping that in the tag?
It's a graphic novel. I put it out as a 5-part comic book series last year, but it just came out as a full graphic novel. So all 5 issues are in this one graphic novel, and that's available.
Dang,
you
busy.
also are a publisher.
I mean, it's just a lot happening.
Publish a lot of books.
Come back.
You're a mogul. Let's go.
Next, the gadgets and gear to boost your workouts and your wellness. Speaking of wellness, right after this.
It's amazing.
Wow. Okay. All right, as we celebrate Wellness Week today, we are checking out some of the latest and greatest gadgets to help us reach our health and fitness goals.
Sarah Eggenberger is the new beauty editor at large. Sarah, you always have such good things for us. Let's start with this gadget that could really help our cardio.
So jumping rope is such a key to your cardio. In fact, if you jump rope for like 10 minutes, it's equivalent to like a solid jog. You burn so many calories from it. This is incredible because it makes it super easy. So it's a standard jump rope, but it's digitized. And so you can have how many you want to like jump rope for like 10 minutes. It can do that for you. If you want to count how many times you're jumping, it can do that. Plus, it also comes with this other applicator so that you can make it basically rope free.
So like, just do the movement.
I like that.
Especially if you don't have the space.
Well, especially if you don't have the skills.
Or the skills, you don't have to worry about tripping.
You know, I think we forget about jump roping. We have all these fancy things that we do these days, but just a good old-fashioned jump rope.
It's so good. You can take it anywhere with you, too, so it's super convenient.
Wait, what's happening here?
I want
these.
Everybody talks about rest and recovery. Is this part of that, maybe?
It's so crucial. So this is the Therabody Smart Goggles.
My head is too big.
And this is going to just relax you immediately. We're going to lose Jenna because it's vibrating. It's a massage.
Wait, I feel warm.
It's warm. It also works with your natural pulse, and so it actually can read your pulse, and it'll adjust based upon.
I feel like it just adjusted. Could that be possible?
It's totally possible. That's exactly what it does, and so it works between it. Oh. I'm starting to calm just watching you. So this is just going to calm your body down, relax you.
Wait, it works. Yeah. I'm taking this
so good. And it actually will play music too. And it's a sound that has a third party testing that actually also relaxed you even more so. So it just like puts you right to sleep if you have tired eyes.
I love that.
Amazing.
So this next one, this isn't just your average scale, right? This is fancy schmancy.
So this is going to measure everything, which is really cool because the number on the scale is truly not the actual number you need to be concerned about.
I'm scared.
Me too,
so you put this on and you actually, it uses electrodes to test all these different areas of your body. And so it will tell you your body mass, your weight, in terms of like muscle mass, water weight, and it goes by the different areas and different segments of your body.
How long does it take to know?
Within like seconds. So as soon as you go like this,
just don't say it out loud.
Like yeah, you just hold it like this, and then you can see it'll read.
But does she have to take her shoes off?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, well she's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Don't say anything.
We're not.
So it will attach to an app. You've got to put your thumbs right here. It'll attach to an app, and the app will read it all for you.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I know my body. It's too much.
Yeah, but it'll tell you like what is your muscle versus.
I'll be back in 10 pounds.
Where does it say the other?
So it'll go on the app. So it'll then go.
I want
you did all that without.
I did. I don't want to know that number.
We'll get you the app so you can take this home with you.
Okay.
And it gives you all the information, so everything is right there for you.
That's cool. Okay.
Some nice workout shirts.
Isn't this such a great line? This is hyper natural, and this is taking wellness into your shirts as well.
Why?
So it's embedded with jade in it, and so the jade is woven in here, so it actually keeps you 5 degrees cooler.
Wow.
And it doesn't have the polyester, which the polyester just like suffocates the skin. It doesn't let you sweat and breathe. And so this will keep you cooler. It allows you to breathe, and it's more sweat resistant.
They've got pants too?
Yes, they have the. Well, this is actually just in model, so he's not naked.
Okay. Well, that's you know what? It's best that we cover him.
They have T-shirts. They do have also dress shirts too, so it actually works into a dress shirt as well.
Up?
So they have all the different kinds that you need.
I love that.
Yeah.
Cute.
So now this is the next brand here, and this actually contains UBF, which is going to protect you against the sun. And so when you're working out outside, to have that protection, it's so much easier because you don't have to worry about putting like sunscreen on your body. Yeah. And it protects you up to 95% of the rays, which is really huge, and it's cute and lightweight.
Yeah, it's super cute. Yeah. Thank you
These
so
are good,
much.
Sarah.
Okay, coming up next, from cool captions to harbor hopping. Coolcations is actually what it is. To harbor hopping, the travel trends that we're going to talk about and the destinations to match after this.
Wow. Summer may be winding down, but your vacation plans don't have to.
No, they don't. Here with 3 top trends to inspire your next escape is travel expert and our guru, Mark L. Wood.
Hi.
Hello.
Mark. Okay, so the first trend, which I couldn't read properly, was coolcation.
Coolcation, coldcations. I call it beat the heat.
Okay.
So I think we've all seen how climate change has made hotter places really much hotter. London, I think, yesterday got rain for the first time in 2 months.
Oh, no.
90 degrees, no AC.
Wow.
That's changing our vacations, and we're thinking, gosh, you know what I'm picturing? Opening a window, fresh air coming in, sleeping better than ever, gorgeous landscapes, and that's what coolcations are about.
Okay.
Prioritizing the cold.
All right, so let's dig in here for
Where are we
anyone
going?
looking to take a coolcation. What do you recommend first?
Where am I going to take you? I'm going to take you to Alaska.
Okay.
Which is synonymous with the cool, whatever the time of year. You know, if you're going to go biking, if you go to Alaska in the
Give me a
winter,
little chic outfit. Okay.
look at this. You know that it's going to be cold.
Yes.
You know you're going to make the most of the destination. Same thing in the summer. It's only going to be in the 70s in August, so you can bike ride all day and not worry about perspiring, expiring, just being exhausted.
I love that.
I love the idea of going somewhere where you're not worried that it's going to be too hot to enjoy it.
Yeah, okay. And where should we stay while we're there?
We're going to stay in the Wild Birch Hotel, which I love. I think it's like a love letter to all things Alaskan.
Beautiful.
There's fishing rods in the check-in desk. There's salmon taxidermy, reindeer hash in the restaurant. If you want to like embrace all things Alaskan, this is like Alaska if it was a hotel.
Oh, I love that.
So
Okay.
next there's this trend called harbor hopping. I don't even know what that is.
No.
Can you
See, that's what I'm here for. Okay,
Okay,
let me tell you. You know how I think we're learning that increasingly it's not just about where you go, but how you get there. You want to slow down, you want to appreciate the journey and not just think, I've got to get there, check
I
it
agree.
off. Right?
Okay, right.
That's what harbour hopping is about. And it's about, if you're on the coastline that's gorgeous, you want to see it, not just stand on it.
Okay, so where should we go to Harbor Hop?
I'm going to take you to Grenada, right deep south in the Caribbean.
Beautiful.
Isn't that where Olivia Dean's grandma's from?
Yes.
Is it?
Carmen. Yes.
Yes.
Full circle show.
Yes, weird
Okay.
that we just...
That is very
I'm like,
bizarre.
why have I just heard about it? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, look, look at this. You're going to harbour hop between 3 little islands. Grenada actually has 3 inhabited islands:
Beautiful.
Carriacou, Petite Martinique, and Grenada. You can take the ferry
What is
around. You're going to snorkel through. These are
gosh.
underground sculpture gardens that you can snorkel around. And I'm going to put you in True Blue Bay Hotel, locally owned, lovely little boutique hotel on the main island, where every Wednesday there's a big party, and you're supporting the local economy because it's a local family that owns it.
I love that. Okay, the last trend, skillcation.
Are you putting us to work?
No.
We don't want to.
You know, you don't have to, I promise. Okay. This is, you know how we've all got something we want to make time to do in our daily lives. We all think, I want to get better at photography.
Yes.
I want to fix my cooking.
I want to be a potter.
I want to learn to knit, whatever it is. And we're seeing people say, right, I'm going to set aside my vacation time and pick up that hobby while I'm on a trip. And I think that's a lovely way. It doesn't feel like school, I promise.
Okay,
Jenna.
well, I love this town. Fort Worth, Texas is where we're headed.
This is where, and I'm going to take you down. If you've always wanted to embrace cowboy culture, if you want to learn to...
Fort Worth is one of those little towns that has stayed it's super authentic, great restaurants. I recommend it.
I love that. I mean, you vouch for it.
Yes.
You can learn to two-step at Billy Bob's Texas.
Yeah.
There's a lovely. You can learn to rope the cows. There's a free interactive experience.
I have like real cowboys in my family. It's like not even for fun. They are cowboys.
But that's what I think. I think it's lovely to learn that cowboy culture really exists. And if you go to Fort Worth, they're driving the Longhorns down the street daily.
Yes.
You're really going to learn about that culture.
It's 100% true. Where should we stay?
Hyatt Place, right there, really convenient, walkable to everything, just going through a big renovation. It's going to look gorgeous by January, and you can be a cowboy 24/7.
You know what else? There's a great Mexican restaurant called Joe T's.
I love this. Okay,
Go
good,
there.
good.
Go
Okay.
there.
Joe T's.
Okay, Mark,
yummy.
we love you.
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
Okay, up next, all the things I'm officially obsessed with. We swap.
We like
My
it.
day is today. That's right after this.
Let's go.
Okay, it's time to put some of our favorite things front and center in our series of Officially Obsessed.
Okay, I shared some of my obsessions last week. Now I'm dying to know what you're obsessed with.
Okay, so I thought about these guys because I wanted to be genuine with you guys.
Yes.
So the first one is a music series that I love.
Okay, tell us
It's
about
called
this.
NPR's Tiny Desk, and Eve is the latest one that I'm obsessed with. So
Okay.
Eve, look how great she looks.
my
She made her
gosh.
official Tiny Desk debut. She celebrated the 25th anniversary of her album Scorpion. I think she looks so good. She's married to this guy over in the UK. She's a Philly girl. So the folks behind her are from both places. She has her Philly guys, her UK crew, and she's just so talented.
Did she perform? Who's that girl?
Yes, la 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 la. And we're around the same age, so I'm like, goals. Okay,
She looks
next.
great. Okay, there's a podcast you're loving.
I love Trevor Noah and anything he touches. I love the What Now podcast. It's a weekly podcast. They're starting back up again. And his latest, he has like celebrities, athletes, friends. I love their banter. He has one right now with Tracy Ellis Ross. Here's a little clip.
I always say to people, like when it comes to dating, one of the things I'm like, you can't think that I'm going to be the prize on your arm and be that thing where in my life I get to fly like an eagle every day and be as big as I want to be and as small as I want to be and as sexy as I want to be and as like to do all this, and then I'm gonna cook it, like, you know, and don't get me wrong, like I'm a caretaker and I'm gonna cook for you and all those kinds of things, but not because you expect it, not because you want it.
Oh, I like that.
He also talked about how anytime she posts a picture in like a bikini, his Instagram people are sliding into his DMs because they know they're friends, trying to get with her, and she's like, anybody good? So anyway,
oh my gosh, I love that.
A good banter. Sometimes he talks about politics, all the things.
Okay.
All right, so
Broadway show. I'm obsessed with this one too. What is it?
So we've seen this 4 times.
What?
4 times Claire and I have gone to see the musical 6.
It's so good.
Yeah, there's like it essentially reimagines the 6 wives of Henry VIII as a girl group, and they compete to see who suffered the most under Henry. You know, whether you beheaded, whether you divorced, you put you somewhere. But the whole point is that history, as we talk about sometimes, is his story.
Right.
So we don't know about the women in these days.
Yes.
But what if we did, and we zoomed in, we got to hear their stories. And there's this song, No Way. I love it. We sing it. We play it at home. Here it is.
Is this the only one we could play?
Probably. Anyway. No way. Okay, so there's that. And then lastly.
Okay, tell me an artist we know.
Oh,
we
that's
can
right.
guess it.
I forgot I picked this one. Olivia Dean. When I picked this, I didn't realize that
we're obsessed.
Yeah. And then I was going to be so vocal about the fact that I went to her concert at Madison Square Garden and sung with my whole chest.
You
okay,
sure
did.
Should we watch it? Why not? Is that the same song Poppy and I sang to too?
That's another one.
Oh, no, baby. No, I don't think we sang Poppy Loves Baby Steps.
Okay,
anyway, we're obsessed.
So I shared that with you.
Because
you be
we're
my
obsessed.
friend. Will you be my friend?
Oh, are you asking Olivia?
No, I'm asking you at home to be our friends. We'll be right back after this.
Let's be your friend.
Because I'm sharing myself.
I thought you were asking Olivia.
Oh, well.
Tomorrow we are so excited because podcaster Bunny XO will be here.
Oh, and a performance by music superstar Ray.
That's going to be a great show.
And Jenna's going to share some things from her garden with you.
I've become a gardener. You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.